Okay, so thank you everybody for being here. And this is the book which you've already seen. So it's based on a story written by Rahul M, who is from Anantapur. And unlike Aparna or Preeti, what I was working with really was an article which had sketches of people who Rahul spoke to on the go. So they were undertaking a journey from villages across Anantapur district in western Andhra Pradesh to Kochi to look for work. Now, the question that arose in my mind and will likely arise in the mind of the reader is, why are they undertaking this journey? So I've written a little bit, which I'll just read out from. So Rahul's article talks about people who undertake this long journey, and it's several hundred kilometers, and several train rides too. Um, who and now most of these people may be working in agriculture, but the agrarian crisis forced them to, well, in some very tragic cases, take their own lives, but for others to look for work in urban areas. Now, government work schemes like Manrega, for instance, also failed many people in these rural areas because if they worked, under those schemes, they didn't get paid, or sometimes they didn't even get work. And there are stories in Pari that attest to this. So the book, what I did is I took the sketches that Rahul had sort of begun really on in his article and developed those into fictional characters. And I'll just share with you about three who I speak about, or whose short stories are in the book. So there's ninth standard student Chandrasekhar, who is waiting to be picked up for daily wage work in Kochi, but he's dreaming of his beloved classmate back home in Kadri. There's 10-year-old Aruna, who's going to see her parents in Kochi with her aunt and uncle. They're construction workers there, and she's taking the train for the very first time in her life. Sadly for her, on the journey, she loses her slipper, which is part of only one pair of footwear that she has, at all. Then there's Balu, who was studying Telugu literature but had to drop out of college because he couldn't afford the fees. He does grueling, road laying work, but wishes that he could trade his jackhammer for a poetry book, and so on. So my hope really with this book has been to sensitize, I think, like it is with everyone here, but both children and adults, to the daily struggles of many rural migrants in our cities. So that's my hope. Thank you.